on my threes. What? Let me step back for a second, man. Let me shoot it, three-pointer. You freaking crazy with it. Quote from Dwight Howard. He says, I've been working on my threes, really trying to add some range to my game, which is going to be weird for people to see, I guess. No, very weird, bro. They are used to seeing me in the paint battling, but in order for me to play longer, I have to expand my game. Let me stop right there. So Dwight Howard think that his career is going to be extended because he hits 4 or 5 more threes in a year? This ninja crazy. The game is not just back to the basket, get the ball in the post and go to work. It's more stepping away from the basket, setting screens, popping, shooting threes and stuff like that. Now listen, what he said just now is very accurate. The game is very different than it was 20 years ago. We'll talk about more of the other guys like him in the league and how the center position pretty much is extinct. The way that we remember it being, with guys with their back to the basket like Kareem and Moses Malone and any big man that you can think of back during that time. Yes, that's right. But he does not have that ability. How many years has Dwight Howard been in the NBA? Dwight Howard's probably around in his 10th year, somewhere around there. You're not going to teach an old dog new tricks, Dwight Howard. You're not going to be able to go back. And not only that, a team would not, and I need to get more into the story and read more of the story and tell you the finer points of the story before I give you this opinion, but I can't even make it through the damn story. Okay? No team. Coach Mike Budenholzer, or Budenholzer, is not going to ask Dwight Howard to shoot three-pointers. Stop it. Are you insane? Are you smoking something? He says, it continues with the quote, it's more stepping away from the basket, getting screens, popping, shooting threes and stuff like that. People haven't seen me do that. It's going to be an adjustment for me, but also the fans, I think it's going to be fun. Howard noted that he and the Clippers' DeAndre Jordan likely are the only remaining traditional centers in the NBA. I disagree with that. There are a couple more guys. The Rudy Gobert guy really plays the game. I guess what he's saying is that maybe you're 7 foot tall and you can play around the basket, but you have that in your arsenal that you can shoot a three-pointer. And I don't really know what Gobert's stats are as far as shooting threes or whatever. But, okay, I hear what he's saying. He says the league is now focused on spreading the court and shooting three-pointers, even the power forwards and centers. Howard took 2 – listen to this. And you listen to the Doug Stewart Show. All you Dwight Howard fans, Ninja, and all of y'all. This man done lost his damn mind. Listen to this. Dwight Howard took 2 3-point shots last season and missed both. Oh, no, I just talked about 10 years. This man is in his 13th year in the NBA. He has shot 56 three-pointers and has hit 5 of them. Let me repeat that for you one more time. Dwight Howard, in his 13 years in the NBA, he has taken 56 three-pointers, which I am shocked that anybody let Dwight Howard take 56 three-pointers and not pull him to the damn sideline and bench his ass and sit him down and give him a good talking to. But anyway, the man has taken 56 three-pointers in his 13 years and hit 5 of them. This is unbelievable. Dwight goes on to say, I came in guard Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, Jermaine O'Neal, all these big guys who want to wrestle. I'm used to wrestling. Now I've got to get used to playing against guys who don't want to wrestle. This may have been something that you possibly could have ventured to try to do it. And I'm talking to Dwight like he's listening to the show right now, which I'm sure he is. Maybe this was something, if you had this bright idea in year 2 or year 3, maybe I can understand it. Bruh, you going in your 14th year. Really. My mother used to say something to me and my brother all of the time. We used to say something crazy. My mother used to say, don't let nobody hear you say that. My mother used to say, don't let nobody hear you say that. Do not leave from this house and let anybody hear you say that. Somebody should have told Dwight Howard just to keep that damn, that ish to himself. Rough Buff in the chat room on Spreaker.com. This ninja shooting 9% from three-point line. You did the math? From Thel Pay, if Steph can do it, Dwight, shoot it, shorty Howard. Long story about shoot it, shorty. All right, I'll quickly tell you about it real quick. So, as a matter of fact, Dwight Howard's AAU teammate, Josh Smith, played for the Atlanta Hawks for many years, won the slam dunk contest. Early in his career, Josh Smith was a very strong young player. Like his first, second year in the league, man, he was like one of the league leaders in rebounds and block shots. He did all of that Dennis Rodman, Draymond Green type stuff. Great. But somehow in the first couple of years of Josh Smith's career, somebody told him that he could shoot three-pointers. And come to find out, by a deep investigation by the Two Live Stews, we think that it was his father. So Shaggy, if you remember Shaggy, our producer back in the day for the Stews, Shaggy was at a game, covering a game or whatever as the media, and he was sitting like, the media section at that time in Phillips Arena hadn't been there as part of the media for many years, so I don't know if it's changed. But it was kind of, a good spot, real close to the floor on the far end of the court. And Shaggy reported in a Hawks home game that Josh Smith's daddy was on the sideline or very close to the court on the floor, had floor seats. And Josh Smith came down and shot a couple of threes and missed. And he came down the court again, and allegedly, Shaggy said he heard Josh Smith's daddy telling him, continue to shoot the ball. And as Shaggy, shoot the three-pointer. Shaggy said, quote, unquote, Josh Smith's daddy said, keep shooting it, shorty. They're from Atlanta. The term shorty is used just like the word man. So Josh Smith is from Atlanta. His daddy's from Atlanta. Allegedly, quote, unquote, Josh Smith's daddy told Josh Smith, just keep shooting it, shorty. Just keep shooting it, shorty. Shoot it, shorty. Shoot it. Right. And oh, my gosh, it was so bad. Is Josh Smith even still in the NBA? I'm not even sure. But Josh Smith somehow got it in his mind that he was a three-point shooter, and literally he would get the ball, man, and I remember Hawks fans just every time he'd get the ball and step behind the three-point line, everybody at Phillips Arena would just cringe like, no, Josh, no. And every once in a while he'd hit one or two. And oh, my gosh, Lord forbid he hit a three-pointer early in the game. It was a wrap. He was going to turn into freaking, I don't know, Dell Curry or some shit. And oh, it was bad. But allegedly, Shaggy said, man, his daddy's the one that was telling him to go ahead and continue to shoot the three. Shoot it, shawty. Just shoot it. 404-382-0338. You can also email me, Doug at the DougStewartShow.com. Raiders for life. The point is Doug hates Dwight. All players adapt. Move on. Come on, man. I don't hate anybody, bro. I don't hate anybody. Once again, I have to remind y'all a lot of times, if my opinion different than yours on anything sports-related or a player-related, it ain't no hate. I don't hate anybody. I don't. I got a different opinion. I think Dwight Howard, you may disagree with me, I think Dwight Howard talking about being a better three-point shooter, as my man Rough Buff said earlier, for his career, 13 years, he's shooting 9% behind the three-point line. I think that's silly. I think that's silly to even say. Not even to go in the gym and work on shooting three-pointers so you can allegedly stick around for a couple of years. That's even silly just to say that you're going to come out and try to be a better three-point shooter, 7 foot tall, built like Tarzan, play like Jane. That's not hate. That's truth. That's a silly-ass statement. Ducking and dodging. ducking and dodging. Dwight won't get full appreciation after his Hall of Fame speech. As crazy as that sounds for you to say Dwight Howard's going to be in the Hall of Fame, the way the NBA does it, the way basketball does it, he might get into the Hall of Fame. We talked about this poll, or this, I don't know what they call it, this list, where Dwight Howard is like the 27th best player in the NBA over, I think, the ABA merger with the NBA, which is crazy to me as well, and some of the names that he was ahead of. But, yeah, he might make it to the Hall of Fame, as shameful as that is. Yeah, from Montana Jones, sounds like a great dad to me. Right. Just shoot it, shawty. Shoot it, shawty. From Al Thompson, Doug can hate, but it's still silly AF. Now he can work with his 15, 18-foot shot, though. Oh, my gosh. From RC, Dwight Howard has rabbit ears. He was in the middle of an interview on First Take, and someone in the audience said he has no basketball IQ, and he stopped and responded to, oh, I already told y'all my story. Most of y'all listen to the show. He definitely has rabbit ears. He definitely has rabbit ears. Very sensitive about people, I guess you would call it, giving them constructive criticism. Very much so, and I know that firsthand. I won't get into that story again, but, yeah, I know that firsthand. So what? That's what I do. I talk about sports, man. Get out your damn feelings, man. And for that matter, all of y'all get out y'all damn feelings. Whatever. This is what I do. I talk about sports. I'm never going to talk 100% great, glowing things about your favorite player or your favorite team. Ain't nobody hating. Get out your damn feelings, man. This ain't nothing but healthy conversation. Doug hate Dwight Howard. Whatever. Tell it to your preacher. That's what I do. When I agree with you, I love the player that you love. I love the team that you love. That I'm the greatest guy in the history of sports talk radio. The minute I say something bad about one of your darn heroes or whatever, Doug is a hater. Ain't how it works, sir. Ain't how it works. And if you gonna sit there and you call yourself a sports fan and you tell me that Dwight Howard talking about he gonna shoot more threes ain't stupid as shit, then that's a you problem. Now, I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real. Back in 3 minutes. I'm tired of this, man.
This your nigga lazy eye. Chillin' with my nigga Rio on the boards. And you a fool with this one. We reppin' Ace Entertainment, McCoy Productions. We Pole Mountain today, nigga. Pole Mountain out this motherfucker. My Carolina niggas know what I'm talking about. Fuck it, I ain't got no money for these bitches. I seen this girl walking down, just a mine, not a dime, but kinda fine. Kick that line, what's your sign? She replied to Capricorn. After this, she puffed the lime. She like green like leprechauns. Asked me, did I have a ride? I ain't got a fancy car, got an old look-alike. Why you showing in them ties? That's why I'm walking around. Me and you, Miss Pretty Brown. It had to be destiny that got you out here with me. Your puff on these palmetto trees. My game strong like Hercules. Her ass cheeks was hurting me. Poking out them black capris while we strolling down the street. By the store that used to be. Snatch it, go, we called a taxi. Headed down to 52. What your choice for the room? When the cab stopped, I said, ain't got no money. Then she paid the dude. She caught the room. I told her I left my wallet home in the debit too. Hit her with the winky loo. She said it was worth it, boo. Plus my dick's incredible. This is what a nigga doing. Ain't got no money. What? Ain't got no money. All she heard was this. Ain't got no money. And guess what else? Ain't got no money. Man, all she heard was ain't got no money. What? Ain't got no money. Man, all she heard was this. Now I'm in the club, seen this girl, thick as fuck with a cup. She put it down, I picked it up. Yep, I drunk a liquor up. Looked across the bar, and I seen what I was looking for. I took a bra so fine, I probably even lick it up. Listen, ma, this your boy Lazy out for Carolina. I wouldn't mind spending time putting something in your mind. Or maybe I could take that time to take that crook up out your spine. She asked me for a glass of wine. Hit her with my favorite line. Ain't got no She said, what? I don't speak rewind, but you so fine. I'ma say this one more time.
Ain't got no money.
And guess what else?